All right. Hello, everyone. It has been some time since I've recorded my last video, and I deeply apologize for that because I know a lot of you have been commenting on my previous videos asking if I'm okay, do I still smoke, am I even alive? So I suppose this short video will be my proof of life video as well. um, so I'm going to talk about CHS a little bit again. That was what I went through. Check me on this, but maybe 2 years ago, 2.5-ish years ago, something like that. Maybe 3 years ago at this point. And I was in absolute misery. It was the absolute worst thing I've fucking dealt with health-wise. And I legitimately thought I was going to die. And that's apparently not uncommon. A lot of people tell me the same thing, and it's insane because my mind truly was convincing me that I was dying. Like, health anxiety is no joke. You can really work yourself into such a panic that your anxiety will start to physically manifest symptoms. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm not going to go into that craziness. CHS. My during the times I was filming those, recording those videos at the old place, I was using extremely heavily concentrates, edibles, bowls, blunts, joints, whatever the fuck I get my hands on, you know what I mean? And I would use it like crazy all day, every day, morning to night to morning, wake up in the middle of the night, fuck it, hit the bowl. Like, I was one of those dudes. But after CHS, I'll have to record more videos and tell you like more detailed stories, because that was like a whole beast in itself, was just trying to fucking find my motivation to stop. Even though like obviously I was feeling really bad and everything, like I would still find ways to like accidentally talk myself into smoking again, even though like I'd be intending on quitting. My discipline, my self-discipline is so shit, guys. So that was really, really difficult. That was probably like one of the most difficult things. Was to, find that discipline just for myself, like that mental discipline, and make myself stop smoking. And it's not easy. And I know a lot of you. For some people, it may be like that. It could be easy, but others, it might sound like the most impossible feat. And I don't blame you. I totally don't blame you, dude. That shit was tough, but worth it. Holy shit, I am so glad I did that. Like, I hated myself for it. Like, I didn't hate myself. I hated everything about how I was feeling doing it. And my thoughts were all kinds of fucked up. I was so irritable. I was trying to convince myself that I could just maybe smoke, a little bit, maybe later tomorrow, things like that, like as a treat to myself, as a reward for not smoking for so long. Things like that. I would like just find ways to just fucking manipulate myself. It was wild. But I did it. For a while. I stopped smoking for like maybe 1-2 months, and I went and like did a good cleanse. Like, I actually like worked out like regularly, which you can probably tell I don't do very often. I'm a fucking twig boy. And I was working out every day. I was like impressed by my results from working out, like genuinely. I was eating healthier, and like I just started to like I felt like shit in the start of it all. Like, I hated not smoking for a long time, and it just got so much easier as time went on. It just like got easier to like ignore, especially like if you can engage yourself in like a job. If you work and you keep your mind busy, it's a billion times easier. If you sit at home all day playing video games, you're probably just gonna end up smoking again, because I like to sit at home and play video games for hours, and that makes me want to smoke. But anyways, let's flash forward to now. It has been a couple years since then, since those days I was in the ER, and I have not once, gone back to the ER for hyperemesis, for a hyperemetic episode, stage 2 of that CHS cycle. can't tell you how amazing that is, considering I was going to the ER like every other week. You know what I mean? Shit, probably more than that. And it was bad. So I haven't been back since for those reasons, for anything like CHS related. I do smoke regularly, but I do not use concentrates. I do not use edibles. I do not chief the fuck out of all my bowls. Like, I'll pack a bowl, I'll hit it a few times. Sometimes I won't even kill the bowl, and then I'm good for a while. Like, I don't need to be iron lunging it anymore, because I used to be one of those dudes that'd be like, "Oh, you're pussy if you can't smoke." You know, like if it was just like cool to be able to smoke blunt after blunt after blunt, because you're like you're the iron lungs, and everybody's, you know how it is. But I used to be that guy that cared about that stupid shit. And after CHS, I worry. It makes me paranoid if I feel like I'm smoking too much, that I might end up with hyperemesis like the next day or something. You know what I mean? It's just, it plays into that anxiety. But yeah, nowadays I just straight up dry herb. I do use like potent bud. That way I don't have to smoke 10 fucking pounds of it to actually feel like I want to feel. And yeah, that gets like my stomach is definitely still it definitely still has issues. Like, some days I'm in the bathroom all day, and some days I can't go to the bathroom at all. And I wasn't like that in the past. So whether or not that's like a direct result from like that whole part of my life or not, I don't know. But it's something I'm dealing with, so I guess you get to know too, since I'm so open with my personal fucking business on the internet. But yeah, so like, guys, the four main things that I've found with CHS moderation is to, they're not easy, by the way. Like, I'm gonna tell you this, and you're like, well, fuck. But like, it's not easy. But like, this really is like, these are like the four key things. It's like, watch your stress levels, watch your diet, watch your sleep, and then watch your intake. Like, if you can moderate those four things like properly, I can almost guarantee that you will be okay. That you'll be totally fine. That makes a world of difference in being able to do that stuff. So it took an immense amount of pushing and motivation from not just me, but from people close to me, seeing me fall apart. Because I was hating myself. I was not ready for any of those changes. But yeah, stopping, turned into a tolerance break. I ended up picking it back up. Yeah, I was a little disappointed in myself for it, but like, it helps me with certain things. It's like a pro and con list, and like, it's just sometimes it's really tough to differentiate which side you want to be on. But I did end up picking it back up on a regular basis. I do smoke pretty regularly, just so moderately compared to how I used to smoke. And really, that has been, it seems like, the answer. While I'm not like 100% fixed, I still deal with a lot of like severe anxiety issues, and I do still deal with like some stomach issues. I nowhere near the level I was at back then. So to those of you asking if I'm okay, I'm okay, and if I'm alive, I think so. And yeah, just let me be that little beacon of hope for you, that you can make it through CHS, like get to the other side of CHS and be totally fine, and be able to like use cannabis products if that's something that does benefit you. You just have to know how to go about it. And it may be different for you. We're all different people, like what works for you may not work for me, and what works for me may not work for you. I don't know. I'm just some dude on the internet who looks like a hippie. So, yeah, anyways, guys, you guys have been talking to each other in the comments and like giving each other advice and shit that I've personally never even seen too. That is so awesome. Please, God, like, support the fuck out of each other. Like, it is so hard to find somebody else like that has CHS. It is just not that commonplace in the world yet. It is increasing, the rate at which the population, like that people are getting this in larger quantities of, in larger populations and everything. Like, weed is becoming so much more decriminalized that it is just, like, the amount of people with CHS is just flying also, and yeah, hopefully that gets more fucking research done faster, because that shit's no joke and it needs a serious treatment, I feel. But anyways, I don't know how I got to that. Keep talking to each other in the comments, please. Like, you guys have been giving each other advice in the comments, like having full conversations, finding others that relate to you and your symptoms, and it's been so fucking amazing to see. Like, I read every single comment. I feel like I hear people on YouTube say that a lot, and I wouldn't believe them sometimes, but I truly read every single one of your comments, whether you're talking shit and you hate me and you think I'm lying and that I work for the government or something, or you think I am like your savior. I mean, I read every single one, and everything. I don't know. I value you guys' input, I really appreciate you guys both critiquing me and supporting each other. That's just so it's so sick that you guys are doing that. But yeah, so please keep doing that. If you want to reach out to me, or if you need to know anything about, if you have any questions for me or want to like talk to me or anything, then comment and I'll read it. Seriously, like just like tag me or something in it even, and even if you don't, I'm probably gonna read it. But like, if you want to talk to me, then talk to me. I'm not like unapproachable. I'm actually extremely. I don't shut up, if you couldn't tell. I said it was gonna be a short video. It's already at 12 minutes. But anyways, yeah, like I said, watch how much you smoke. Watch what you eat, when you sleep. Try not to eat right before you go to sleep. That typically led to me being extremely nauseous in the mornings, and I found when I would eat not so, like, several hours before going to bed, and then not consume any food before going to bed, which you'll read everywhere online, like for all kinds of stomach stuff, like that's a technique. And it was extremely helpful. It's worth it. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. I feel like I have a lot more to say, but I'm just not thinking of it. So ask questions, and I'll answer them. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking out the video. I'm sorry if it's because you're suffering and going through this, and I truly hope that you can find your peace. I'm wishing you good health, and yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I don't have to like record anything about me going to the ER or anything, and it's just another cheery video of me rambling about being okay, just like this one. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.